your face red or puce?
What the hell is puce?
Puce is the reddish brown color, man.
Yeah.
We just went over this.
When I hear, I
That's
feel,
cool.
I feel pewter.
So it's just.
That's a city in Pokemon.
Can you guess what color pewter is?
Brown.
Orange.
It's gray.
Why is it gray?
Because it's pewter.
It's a light gray.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
You're stupid!
Okay, boss.
Why don't you guys respect the color wheel? You could never do paint. Ouch.
It's like the pouch. Gotta respect it.
Where are the hydraulics? I need to go down.
She got too tall.
Too tall,
Hit
too
my
fast.
knee on the table. Welcome to Nobody Asked for This.
Oh God, that's really loud.
Ow, yeah.
I think
Bo,
the
can
person
you turn it
before
down?
this,
All of them?
the person before this is deaf.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
like
my
drumline
God.
people or something, I'm assuming, because they're just like
Drumline
just
people.
banging on
Fucking
drums all day.
Drumline people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's still loud.
Yeah, it's because you're
Ow!
loud.
No, it's because the person before me.
It's on 5. They're all set on the same thing.
Yeah. Can you turn that down to like 0?
4. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the deaf one. Because it sounds good to me.
Stop listening to your music so loud.
So, Bo,
No,
since,
thank
you,
you.
That was a weird
Sorry.
sound.
Bo, since you're the deaf
I had my
one.
nose plugged and I started laughing at the same time and it sounded really weird.
Damn.
Was
So-
that
I
the
got
sound of
talked
it
over.
on popping?
But I was gonna segue from that to the album because I was like, we have songs
We have things to do first.
for
Kenny,
the deaf.
There's business to take care of.
Kenny, your
we
hair
go.
looks especially fluffy today.
That
What
sounds like a
happened?
not compliment, but I woke up and my hair.
I'm just not
was
used
here.
to it.
I think
Boy,
it just makes
yeah.
you look like alternative and cool.
Your
Yeah.
head make
I
you-
didn't say it was bad. I just said it was different. You
Your
know?
head be looking like a cumulonimbus. Ain't no clouds up there. What you looking at?
There's clouds outside. Are they the
Good
fluffy ones?
observation.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
the big. Yeah, that's what I meant. I don't know
Okay.
if that's actually the right word or not.
I don't know.
But
Like stratus are like the like really thin
Long,
ones.
thin
Cirrus.
ones.
And Cirrus?
I think so.
No, we're on the same plane. Speaking of,
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay, so first thing, nobody watched The Godfather
I did.
except Kenny.
I did the thing where I planned ahead. and
Yeah.
so I just watched it ahead
Imagine
of
planning
today.
ahead.
I'm unfamiliar with
Not me.
that.
It ain't me. So we watched this short called Kitbull. So we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Just updating you that we didn't do what we said we were going to do.
Yeah.
But
so
I did.
like, so next week
Kenny.
we don't have an episode because next week is spring break and I will not be here.
I
No
will,
one will
I
be
will
here.
be sitting in the studio waiting.
I appreciate that. Hold down the fort for us. And then the following week, there will be an episode. And on that episode, allegedly, we will talk about The Godfather.
Kenny, you're just extra prepared now.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for putting all of the rest of you through this movie.
I just want to say, I think last week I made a joke about Lauren thinking that that was a Kenny movie. And then today,
I still thought it was.
Lauren thought that was a Kenny movie.
Yeah. I got hate mail.
It was fucking
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, well, I only would send hate mail to Kenny. Once I realized it was Mackenzie, I was like, never mind.
Yeah, I mistook your text. I thought you were saying Kenny said fuck me, and I was like, oh, I guess they're like in cahoots together on this.
No, I was just attacking Kenny because I thought he wanted to make me watch a 3-hour movie, which he did actually. He was the only one who watched the 3-hour
Yeah.
movie.
But you didn't know that at the time.
No, I didn't. No. So I just gave him hate mail for no reason. But
So
That's
Kenny.
how I am. Yep.
you did watch The Godfather.
what'd you
Yeah.
think?
But do you have a media of the week?
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Okay.
Why was I just going to type into Google Media of the Week?
I don't know, man. I don't think you'd get anything.
It's been a long week.
So
Tuesday.
I know.
Super Tuesday.
It's
up?
Super Tuesday.
It is a super day to be Tuesday.
Dude,
Polygon.
hold on a second. Dude, it hailed for like 25 seconds
So I was
earlier.
in class.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And I just heard like this like monster. I looked at Emily and I was like, "Whoa, what's going on outside?" Because it was in Morton 201 where there's no windows. I just felt like the hail fire.
I was in my room
The hail fire.
and I thought my air conditioner was exploding because it was coming from that side of the room, but it was
The
just
window?
the hail. Yeah, it was just the hail smashing against the window. It was like really violent and then it stopped. And now it's beautiful. So, I don't know. Anyways,
We saw a dude that was just walking outside without like an umbrella or a coat or hat or anything.
God, that cup's like a fucking dumbbell, dude. Jesus.
I just filled it. It was half empty today, so I wasn't
Curling
expecting
that
it to be
shit.
that heavy.
She getting gains.
Okay. Sorry, Kenny. I talked over you. We talked over you for like the 6th time.
Don't worry, everyone does it. And by everyone, I mean half the table of the podcast.
So, Kenny,
Yeah,
you said something about polygons.
yeah. They have actually Polygon.
Oh, the polygon. Okay.
Yeah, it has a series on YouTube called Unraveled.
Interesting. Is it
And-
about the game Unraveled?
No.
Okay.
It's just this dude fucking around for like video game stuff. Like he used The Sims to help like redesign his apartment. And he's just really funny, and it's wholesome and great.
I like that.
I think everyone should watch it.
I want to watch the man redesign his apartment in The Sims. That sounds fun.
That's all I do when I play The Sims. I get an old house that I hate, and then I certainly don't do the cheat code thing. I definitely don't.
You a cheater?
Yeah. I just play it for home renovations.
But
And then I make my people have really like cool. Anyway.
But he used that to design his like real life apartment.
Yeah, that's badass.
To,
Like in The
maximize
Sims?
happiness. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford my Sims house. I can't just,
Can you afford any house?
I can't just, mother load my life,
So
That's The Sims.
I know. I figured that. I picked it up. So, Mackenzie, do you have a media of the week?
I kind of. Well, I've been compulsively consuming coronavirus videos, like a doomsday prepper.
Have you been infected by coronavirus videos?
It seems so. I mean,
Coronaviral content.
it's a viral hashtag, Kenny. It's also a
We
viral
write that
disease.
down.
Yeah.
Can we write that down?
Why?
I want to make that the title of the episode.
Coronavirus
No.
content?
Coronaviral content.
Oh.
No.
Damn.
Why
No.
not? No, why not? We get views.
Fight the
It's
power.
clickbait.
It's clickbait. Story time. I got coronavirus.
In parentheses, in all caps, emotional.
Hashtag Ohio University.
Ohio University has coronavirus?
Exactly.
Question mark?
And then everyone clicks on our podcast.
In parentheses, shocking.
Then it's a picture of like one of the spin scooters upside down.
No,
on college
it's a
green.
picture of like Dwayne Nellis looking gaunt as fuck, like just completely dead.
Oh my god.
like jaundice. God, we're gonna get kicked out of the podcast room. They're gonna be like, did you slander Dwayne Nellis? And we're gonna be like, we may have insinuated that Dwayne Nellis has coronavirus, but we weren't serious about it.
Due to budget cuts.
And in order for it to be libel,
I would have to say
they have to take it seriously.
if it would be a libelous statement if I said Dwayne Nellis has coronavirus. But I didn't say that.
I know my rights. Okay.
Is that libel though? Because like
No. I don't it's
That
a
could be
joke, so like
speculation.
it's probably okay.
No,
Yeah.
libel. It actually has to be like people have to like genuinely believe it.
yeah.
Yeah, I took common law. What about it?
You're taking calm.
I'm taking common law.
Hardcore.
So what about coronavirus?
Yeah, what about it?
Mackenzie?
Pope-
I
The
feel
Pope-
confronted.
The Pope
about
does not have coronavirus. I learned that on Twitter earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank
They-
God.
they
What would
thought
we do
that was
without the
important
Pope?
enough to put it in the
sentence I learned that on Twitter earlier scares me a lot.
They put it in the moment where they were like the moment was Coronavirus response to outbreak compromised by protective equipment shortages. WHO says.
PPE, always gotta have it.
Always gotta have it. And then a little further down in the like paragraph, it says Pope Francis tests negative as cases jump in Italy.
Oh my God.
Thank God.
Yeah.
We would all die without him.
What would we do without?
I would be lost. He's my best friend.
The Pope is my best friend. Parentheses, shocking. The Pope gives me Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about the Pope.
God damn it, dude.
Okay. What did you learn about coronavirus, Mackenzie?
I feel like we've been talking about coronavirus for
For
such
so
a long
long.
time.
Yeah.
I learned
It's
that
a
you.
hot topic.
Yeah.
Because it gives you fever.
I learned that you shouldn't wear a mask. Don't wear a mask if you're not sick. Thanks
That's
for
what I
coming to my
learned
TED Talk.
too.
Don't buy masks if you're not sick.
Yeah. Well, how credible this is, I don't know.
Besides
but you shouldn't
gas
wear
masks.
them because they keep it in. So if you're like sick,
They just collect.
yeah, they just
stuff.
collect it. So if you're not sick, and it'll just like collects, diseases. So it's not helpful.
If any like WHO coronavirus experts listen to this podcast, I have a respirator in my dorm. If you'd like to borrow it, I have some fresh filters just for you. Just let me know.
Do you really?
Why are you giving that
Yeah.
up? When everyone's infected, what are you gonna do without your?
I'm giving it
Party
away
in
to
Bo's
a medical
room.
expert.
I got just the man.
I want somebody
Who?
with an MD. Come back in like 6 years, buddy.
That's like 8 years to you.
Shit. Shit. Lauren,
Wait, what's up?
do you have a media of the week yet?
Yeah, I came up with one. Over the weekend, John Mulaney hosted SNL, which was going to be my media of the week.
What day was that?
Might have been Saturday.
I don't know.
S and L.
Saturday and
live.
Saturday and live. Anyway, I mean the episode is great because whenever John Mulaney comes back, the skits are good.
There's a funny person on SNL.
Yeah, the writers are a little bit lacking right now. It's kind of rough. But David Byrne came back, who, if you don't know, is the lead singer of the Talking Heads. You guys know the Talking Heads?
Yeah. Burn and down the house. David Byrne.
Is
and
that the
down the
people
house.
that sing?
Where is that live automobile? You know? Anyways, he hasn't
Yeah.
performed live for like, I don't know, 30 years or something.
Yeah,
and he
David.
performed once in a lifetime. And it was really good. I had
Did
a
he
good
sing Psycho Killer?
time. No.
Wasted.
Do you sing
Once in a Lifetime is the best song.
Burn and down the house?
But
Oh,
anyway,
I thought
he
you were
was
saying
like,
the performance was once in a lifetime. I didn't know that was a song. There you go.
he's like on the stage and he's talking and then like the lights are coming and then like the lights come up and then like all the musicians come up and they're all barefoot and I don't know. It was like, he's bad. Did you see the guy barefoot on? Sorry, this is off topic. Did you see the guy walking around barefoot on campus today?
Yeah, they're called free footers.
Yeah, I know they're called free footers, but there is one specific guy
I think they're
that
called
was giving
gross.
me the creepiest vibe. Huh? I'm
I
sure he
think
was
they're called
meditating.
gross.
Thank you, Kenny.
Free-
They prefer the term free footer.
I prefer them gross.
The only free footer I know is an extremely nice gentleman named Tom. So,
I know the guy. Is that the guy that wears the donkey?
no,
Oh, he's extremely nice too.
I don't know that guy.
He's a free footer. But this guy was standing in the middle of College Green, like a statue, with a guitar case on his back and a bag around his front.
Yes.
That's badass.
And he wasn't moving. And it was a little frightening because class was going on. I had an appointment at Hudson, so I was walking from Hudson. There was no one else on College Green except me and this barefooted man. And I was like, you know when you don't want to look, but like you have to like make sure that like nothing was like gonna happen, but you're kind of like. So then I saw him again after I got coffee, and he had somehow moved, even though I didn't see him move. He was somehow over on the pathway in front of that weird building where I don't know what that building is. It's the language building.
Gordy?
Oh yeah.
Gordy.
Also,
Or
I think I saw
Tupper?
that guy today.
Yeah. So then he was standing there, still not moving. And I'm like, but how did you?
Oh.
Because I saw you 10 minutes ago, stoic, like, with a guitar case and a bag.
Yeah.
Just chilling?
I don't even know where he was looking. It was like he was looking through the universe. I was like, Anyways.
I felt like a couple weeks ago
David
when I
Burns
was
was barefoot.
handing out free grilled cheese to people, and he had his guitar out, and he was just walking around, and then a bunch of drunk people were just like following him like a mob, singing Riptide,
Nice.
and they were
bad.
messing
I
up
like
words.
that.
Did he have
'cause they-
shoes on?
I actually didn't pay attention.
Well,
But
there
It
could
was
be
cold
another.
that day, so he probably
It was
did.
like 20 degrees, so
Yeah, so he probably did.
But how do you know it
Hopefully
was
he
the
did.
same guy with a guitar?
because there's not a lot of people that walk around with a bag and a guitar case.
But I feel like the level of like
Did it have-
free
did the
floaters
bag
that
have an
play
A
guitar
on
is
it?
probably large.
It was a striped. It
Yes.
looked like a woman's beach bag. Was that him?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. At least I know he's not like,
No.
He actually plays the guitar.
He wasn't singing. Everyone else was singing. Just why the words were messed up.
Oh. What was he playing?
Riptide.
Oh. I didn't get that. Okay.
Yeah. They were singing
That
Riptide.
makes it better.
They were playing Riptide on the guitar.
I wish I had seen that because I bet that would have been really good.
It was actually not that good because drunk people cannot sing.
You don't know that.
I would give it like 3 out of 10.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Brutal.
Kenny's media of the week. All right, Bo, what's your media of the week?
So I've watched like 42 episodes of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in the last 3 days, so
I
I
saw
think it
you
would be
tweeting about it.
dishonest of me to not make that my media of the week. It's like this bizarre anime, and it's super awesome.
And
It's
Bo
like-
loves it.
I do love it.
Obsessed with it.
Low-key.
High key.
Low-key.
High key.
I don't know. It's really like weird,
Both one bad-
bizarre.
Would you say it's bizarre?
All my friends watch it. So all the people on this podcast that haven't
I
watched
said,
it,
is it bizarre?
You
He
just got
said,
it
all my
categorized.
friends watch it.
yeah. I just finished saying that it was bizarre.
Do you watch it? Oh. So we're not your friends.
No comment. I said what I said. But yeah, a lot of my
You guys want to go get something to eat? Do you want to thing?
I don't know. If you like anime and you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. It's super good. It's a lot of fun.
Almost friends watch.
It's like, yeah, all Bo's friends watch it. So if you're listening to this and you haven't watched it, you know what category you're in. If you'd like to be in the other category, you're one Netflix stop away.
Bo's one bad day away from starting like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fan club at OU.
I'm one good day away from starting a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fan club. It's like they like fight because it's like
it was
an anime.
actually Bo with the guitar, and it was his fan club that was following him around singing Riptide.
Yeah. And we were talking about JoJo or something. I don't know. To tie it back.
No, you were just singing Riptide.
Totally unrelated.
All right.
There's some violence happening out
There's
there.
a riot outside.
Murder.
Oh no, they're just dancing. Great. Great.
I like to dance.
Well, I have just the place for you.
Well,
About
I had a
30 feet that way.
kind of a wacky story that I was going to tell, but we just spent 20 minutes on Media of the Week. So, you guys want to hear it, or should we just move on?
We do have a short movie.
Yeah, why not?
Actually,
Oh.
short.
Short film.
You're right. You're right.
So I was running late to class yesterday, and OU has these spin scooters now. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take a spin scooter so I'm not like actually late to class. And it was pouring down rain, and it was like 5 p.m. So it was like rush hour traffic on the streets. And I jumped on this scooter, and I was listening to I've Seen Footage by Death Grips.
Yeah.
And And I was like riding along South Green Drive, and I got to this parking lot.
I heard South Korean Drive. I said, where in Athens is that?
It's over by Ping. And they have the like really narrow parking lots on that road.
Yeah.
And there was this car that was like backing up, and it like didn't see me, and I was hurtling towards it on a scooter, and I started like ringing the bell because that's like the only thing that they have to like notify people that you're there because they're really quiet. And the car clearly did not hear me or see me, or they just didn't care. Either one. But
You know you have a voice too, right?
yeah, what was I supposed to do? Like,
Hey,
I mean,
I'm coming.
watch out. But I like a fool, instead of like slowing down or like going a different way, I continued hurtling toward this car until like at the last second I continued to push the throttle. I never let go of the throttle, but I pulled the brake and I leaned the scooter over sideways.
Oh, no.
And then I put my foot down on the ground and I kicked off at like an angle, and I just carved around past the car and kept flying. Never even stopped. It was badass. I was cackling like a madman the rest of my ride to Walter.
it's like a sideways rubber ducky for like the voice thing.
I mean, you're right.
I know.
So,
Cool story, bro.
dude, what the fuck?
No, I actually did enjoy it.
Okay, thank you.
Glad you made it out alive.
Yeah, it was badass. I've come to determine that because of this, I am the main character of this universe, and I'm completely unkillable. So, how about Anderson Paak? What's the lore?
The lore.
Yeah, tell me the lore, Kenny.
All right, this is his second album.
Thought it was
Malibu.
his third.
What would be his second then? It was Venice, Malibu.
I thought it was his third.
What would be the other ones then?
I can't remember, but I
It was
genuinely.
Venice, Malibu. Unless you count like No Worries that he did, but that's not technically.
According to
Just him.
Spotify, this is his second album.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Cool.
Do you not count the Dr. Dre album?
Do I like listen to Dr. Dre? I like rap.
Well, I mean, he produced all his albums
Yeah.
and was on like the entire Dr. Dre album. He was on like 20 tracks.
Yeah, but like, I listen to like good rap.
I'm not asking. Do I look like I listen to it?
a
I just
good rap.
know about it. I just typed in Malibu, like that was gonna give me what I wanted.
Second album, not including him being on a Dr. Dre album that I've not
Dr.
heard.
Dre.
Oh, we're doing middle school ass bullying about voice cracks now. That's where we've stooped.
Since he's not in middle school and it just happened outside of that, we can make fun of him.
Can only bully some of it outside of middle school. But the lore, yeah. Venice is like really good, but it's also like pretty homogenous. This one's a lot more mixed up, and you have bangers, and you have like, I don't want to say like love songs. They have like love songs, and it's him coming, I think, to terms as like multi-instrumentalist, singer, songwriter, rapper, all around great dude. Actually, he's a great dude.
Do you know him personally?
No, but like everyone that knows him only speaks highly of him, and then there's a whole like thing where someone was mad.
Hey, Kenny.
Yep.
He has an unreleased album that came out in 2015. That's why I thought. I'm sorry.
So it was released.
No, it's called Unreleased. I
But
know
if
that's
it's released-
confusing. If I were to come out with an album, I would definitely call it Unreleased. Have you heard that new album? Yeah, it's unreleased.
No.
Like, oh, when does it come out? No, it's unreleased. Are they gonna release it? No, it's unreleased. Anyways.
This is like a who's on first kind of joke that you're going for here.
Who's
I
on
just said it.
first?
I just told you who's on first.
Who's on first?
It's who is on first?
It's
I don't
No,
remember any of
that's
the
my
other people on the
question.
bases, so like we can't go any further. But I can yell who's on first at you forever.
just a fucking owl. Knows baseball.
Did you say it was an owl that knows baseball?
Yeah. Who's on first? Or Dr. Seuss characters play baseball.
But I would say it's his second like good album.
Yeah, because Venice is good, and then
This
Malibu
one.
is good, so it's his second good album, and then he released Ventura later, which is his newest album, and that's his third good album, and he released no other album besides Tense, which is a really good single, and I wish he made an album with Tense, but he did not, sadly.
What about the Yes Lord album?
That's one with Knowledge.
Yeah.
I actually haven't heard it. Or I haven't heard all
I
of it.
wouldn't
I've heard
count
some
it
of it.
as essential. So if you
Okay.
don't count it, I'm not mad about it. I can't get comfortable if you didn't notice.
Because that one's not...
Yeah, I don't know. I just watched
It's a
you knee the
collaboration.
microphone, which is really crazy because the microphone's like 4 feet off the ground, and you're only like a little over 5 feet tall. So that was like a feat.
It was a feat.
It actually was a knee.
Yeah, like F. It's okay. I'm just gonna. God damn it.
I just witnessed a murder.
Actually, I think it was a suicide.
No, it
It
was,
was
a
a
murder.
suicide noise on the limbo. All right. Venice, Malibu,
Malibu.
Oxnard.
Nope,
No,
doesn't
I
exist.
don't think he counts that one. That
Doesn't
one's not
exist.
canon.
Yeah, it's not canon.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't, because it's his worst one.
It's still an album.
Nope, it's not. You only released 3 good albums, and
No, that's incorrect because
it's
it
revisionist
has.
history
It's
time.
like in the
No,
Looney
you're
Tunes
wrong, 'cause
when
it has
the
6
author
summers
pencil
on it.
comes in and it
it has
erases
tense on it,
something.
you mean.
No,
Yeah, it's like when...
it has 6
It's
summers.
like in
on
Roman
it.
when they just like chisel out the name, but they don't actually...
It
just,
has
like,
6
put a line
summers
through it.
on. That's more than 5.
I was talking about in like the Looney Tunes when like the author pencil would come in and just like erase
Oh,
some shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Duck Amuck. It's the thing we had to watch for film class.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, because you weren't there, but she still counted you for being there when I actually showed up to class.
Damn.
And
You
she
need to see
said
it.
I did not show up to class. Whatever.
So who got the highest grade in that class? That's what I want to know.
See, you did. But you've A, taken film class before, and also, and she has participation points in.
Dude, they're getting the gavels out.
That's why I lost 10 points.
If you
for
could
showing up
hear
to
us,
class.
Mackenzie and I are retaliating by slamming our coffee mugs onto the table.
Retaliating from what?
You guys are talking.
Oh, talking on a podcast.
Nobody asked for you to
Yeah,
talk
but
about
nobody
your film grades.
cares about your film class.
I was just trying to flex.
But it's not, because
I know.
but we didn't.
We,
'cause she,
we did get the same grade, but like not the same number of
Oh
points.
my God, they're still talking about it.
whatever. That's... If you're listening to this and you're the film TA,
Okay.
you can take a
Thank you.
spin scooter down Joe.
Damn, bro. They don't let you do that.
Even better.
They beep at you.
Even better.
They do?
Do they really?
Yeah,
What about Morton?
you can do Morton. You can do the hill by Gordy too.
Oh.
I've been down.
I've
Both
been
of those.
I've been up that hill with just my legs and I don't like it.
It's not fun.
No spin scooter necessary. I don't like it with legs.
It's easier on the spin scooter.
I need like a sled.
How you gonna go up a hill on a sled?
I'm gonna go down it on the sled.
You just put an escalator in.
What if they put escalators on all the hills? Thoughts? Instead
They
of
wouldn't need
spin
to.
scooters.
Yeah,
Only
they,
for
if only
Morton.
they should just pick like one strategic location
Morton.
on campus to put escalators.
Morton.
Wow. Do
If
you think
only
we
they
have
did
one of
that.
those?
We don't
No.
need Jeff Hill.
I don't think you got it yet.
I'm kind of angry that they did that.
What?
Dude,
Why
there's
wouldn't they?
escalators
Why
in
would they
Baker.
put Baker
Yeah.
on Jeff Hill? You know?
They did. They put the music
Fun
building
fact.
on Jeff Hill.
Oh yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, but
It
they
was
don't,
just a
they
place
don't
you
like
walk
it when you
through.
use-
Fun fact:
Man,
this building that we're in right now
has no
used to be the
escalators.
Baker Student
I
Center,
know.
and it's on Jeff Hill, pretty much.
No.
It's next to Jeff Hill.
You-
Yeah.
No. It's weird because it says
Welcome to the Geography Podcast.
Or geology with such rocks.
No,
Speaking of which, this album rocks.
it made me feel really cool.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't doing anything. It just made me feel cool.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Oxnard was rated higher than
You hate to see it.
Ventura.
They just didn't like how many good songs were on Ventura compared to Oxnard.
So Kenny,
So is Ventura like the good one?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
the. Yeah.
So I'm gonna listen to that one.
Yeah.
it's good, but you should also listen to Oxnard.
You should
'cause
listen to
it's good.
Tents.
I don't know, man.
Listen to Tents with Kendrick Lamar.
Listen
And
to
then-
6 Summers.
I've heard that before.
Trump's got a love child.
And I hope he's buck wild. And the song's not good.
The song is good.
That's bars, dude.
Yeah.
Come out from that rock you've been under, Kenny. Oh my god. All right, let's talk about the album.
I was
Alright.
trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna fight Kenny.
I think it's maybe.
First, he picks The Godfather.
God damn it, Kenny.
Not my fault. I like good things like Lauren.
He almost called me
I know.
Mackenzie.
Yeah, because
He almost goofed the third time.
third time.
Dude, like,
Yell at me again.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say shit.
There's been no yelling on like this side of the table.
Yeah, we're chill, man.
Actually, like this side of the table.
I don't know if I was included in that or not.
Bo definitely made his weird noise.
It was like a laugh, but I was like, yeah.
Can we
sorry.
talk about the album?
I was trying.
So, Bo.
Oh, Bo made the weird noise, and then she just fucking gave me a goblin growl. Alright.
Bo thoughts?
I did not like it at first, and then like when the second song started, I liked it.
What's
I
the
don't know
first
what it is.
song?
The Bird. I don't know. I
Ah.
just didn't like that song.
I don't like that song either.
But from there on, I was like, dude, I'm fucking vibing.
Okay. I don't like Celebration. I like the rest of the songs on the album.
Which one is Celebration?
I think I really just don't like the first song, and that's about it.
The one.
Oh, it's the second to last song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't love the first song either. Heart Don't Stand a Chance, though. Really got me.
Isn't that
Yeah.
a good song?
Yes, it's so good.
Yeah.
And there's 16 tracks on this album. Like,
It's
that's
long.
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah,
And they're,
Yeah.
I think they're all, like, really well done.
Yeah.
they are. It's kind of hard. I'm not a big fan of like really long albums because it just gets a little tiring after a while. But I felt like all his albums are long, honestly. But I felt like this one had a lot to offer, so I wasn't really mad that it was long.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was exciting the whole way through.
I mean, he samples the Israeli national anthem on "Come Down."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It slaps.
That shit was cool.
The Waters used to be my favorite song. I listened to it again, and I don't know why. Out of all the songs, I liked that one a lot. But I still.
I don't know. Am I Wrong is what, or Am I Wrong and Milk and Honey off of Venice is what got me into Anderson Paak. So
Weird. Mine was 6 Summers.
it just like outlines music taste. Like draw a line in the sand. Just like an
Okay,
angry
so
bunny face.
my favorite
Kenny just
song.
said that my music taste was bad.
I really liked Lightweight and Room in Here and Waterfall in that order. 'Cause they're all back to back.
Next week, only Kenny can listen to Post Malone. He can listen to Post Malone's entire thing all by himself, and then he can talk about it.
We did that like.
I don't care. I want to
to
punish him.
Why do you like Post Malone?
No.
Bro.
Well, tell him to stop being mean.
Bro, he wasn't being mean.
He said I had bad music taste. You're welcome. I'll scream in the mic all I want.
He did not say that. He said it. That you guys have different music taste.
No, that's definitely. Look at his smile right now. Are you?
That's
seeing
just
his
what he looks
face?
like all the time.
No, it's not. He has the evil smile.
That's just what he looks like all the time.
No, it's not.
I'm serious, man. It's over,
Yeah, like-
dude.
Kenny,
you
your
doing
hair
there,
looks like a
Mackenzie?
clown today. Come on,
Content.
man.
It's badass. Lauren is done. She done.
Talk about the album, whatever, man.
So Mackenzie,
Yes, Bo.
what did you like about the album?
I liked the fusion of genres. It brought me back to my funkadelic days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit was like, I don't know, it just made me feel really cool. That's like my big takeaway
I
from the
agree.
I
album.
always
Yeah.
feel so cool when I listen to Anderson Paak.
He's really good like summer music.
It is.
And it was
I
like
see
50
that.
degrees out and
Yeah,
sunny for most of today.
except that like weird
that-
15 minutes where it was like not any of those things.
Yeah.
And also the album cover is super cool. I like
Oh,
the
yeah.
art on it.
I love the album cover.
Venice also has a cool album cover.
Yeah. And so does Ventura. All his albums. Really.
Ventura. Oxnard has a cool cover too.
What's Oxnard?
I don't know.
Ventura just has a photograph as the album. So.
So Malibu is a place in Florida, right? Dude, like,
No one answered.
I'm trying to get information.
All right, but we have the new title.
Malibu's in Florida, right?
Are all of his albums named after like beach cities? That's where I was going.
It's all named after cities
Where you
Yeah.
live.
that have something in common.
Yeah, what is that?
Anderson Paak.
He made an album about
He really sounds so. Did you ever watch Hannah Montana?
When I was like 8? Sure.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah.
Hey, Lauren,
she
where's
she lives in Malibu.
Hey, Lauren, where's Oxnard?
I don't know. I don't know. You don't act like that album exists.
Good point. Where's Ventura?
They're all places he grew up or like had significant. Right? I feel like I read that somewhere. I don't know, Kenny. This is your lore. Time.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
well, I
how
watched
about
it.
instead of giggling at me for like 4 minutes, you say, "No, Bo, it's a place in California," and I go, "Oh, stupid," and then we move on, and I say, "Okay, so every album title is a fucking place in California," and I get the answer that I wanted 4 minutes ago. How about we do that instead? How about we just pretend like that's what happened? Okay?
Oh, he mad. He mad at us.
Cool. So let's just. That's what happened. We're all good now.
Yeah,
So
all places in California.
from my understanding, this man is from California.
Yes.
I figured that out all on my own with my deductive reasoning. Because nothing stupid happened.
Yep.
But Kenny, what are your favorite songs from this album?
I mean, Come Down is like always gonna be amazing. Am I Wrong? And then
you pulling the track list out.
yeah. Trying to think of a good third. song.
What?
I don't know. You're just giggling over there
Stop
by
giving me
yourself.
death eyes. I'm always giggling by myself.
Like, what are you giggling about?
Nothing.
Dude, we're on a podcast. We're supposed to like be funny or something. What are you laughing about?
The season or or Put Me Through. I'm not sure. But I think all of them, you could make a case, are the best song on the album.
Interesting.
I would say The Season. I like the gospel. He grew up in gospel, right?
Don't look at
He
me.
grew up in California.
I agree.
Do you?
I think so.
It sure wasn't the Panhandle.
No, everybody knows that there's no good beaches in the Panhandle.
But
Everybody knows there's not shit up there.
is there a good panhandle at the beaches?
You have to bring your own. BYOPH.
All right.
I thought last week was a mess. This is even worse. Mackenzie, what were your favorite?
My favorite songs were Come Down, Put Me Through, and A Heart Don't Stand a Chance.
Mine were the same.
You said yours was The Season.
Yeah. But I already said that, so I was already going to say. Actually, The Waters was one for me. But, yeah.
So it's not same.
The other ones were the same, Kenny.
People.
Here we go. Here, I'll say them. I'll say them right now. Heart Don't Stand a Chance. Okay. The Season. Put Me Through. Let's see. Come Down.
That's a good one.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I like it. It's my top 5.
I think it was in your top 3.
That too.
Could you make an argument it'd be the best song on the album?
Probably.
Weird.
Isn't it?
Anyways,
I don't know.
Bo.
I already said mine, but that was probably 10 minutes ago by now. So
Okay.
Lightweight, Room in Here, and Waterfall, all as a piece. I felt like it was not only fun, but I think it was kind of indicative of the rest of the album as a whole, and I liked it.
So this album is more about his embracing funk and hip hop kind of thing, and rap. His newest album, which Kenny wants to argue is his best, is also really good, but it is more embracing
Somebody's opened the door.
R&B soul. I would go. It goes more in that direction.
Yeah.
It's more of a subdued kind of. I mean, he has Smokey Robinson on a track. If that.
Yeah, I would
gives
say
you a
Venice
vibe.
is more him embracing rap, R&B stuff,
Yeah,
and then this one's more him embracing R&B.
but this
and
one's
also
more funk.
More funk, yeah.
Yeah. Oxnard is very. I don't know. Rap. It's the most rap you'll get from him.
Yeah.
I would say. I mean, it's got Tints with Kendrick Lamar. It's got Who Are You?
Hey, you named the good songs on the album.
Yeah. It's still a good album. I enjoy it, but those are the best ones. So, yeah. Anything else?
Nope.
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Not for me.
Coolio.
So had I known that no one else was going to watch The Godfather other than me, I would have spent those hours making a poorly explained, but alas, I was doing stuff for the podcast, and so I did not do stuff for the podcast.
Do you want to poorly explain this episode?
Yeah.
I think we're doing that for ourselves.
That's what I was going to say.
Who keeps kicking the table?
I have no idea. I was watching. It wasn't Kenny. It was not Kenny.
It's Kenny.
It literally was not Kenny.
Well, it wasn't me, and it wasn't Mackenzie.
But I was watching Kenny.
But I watched the table move, and then I watched Kenny look around who saw me do that?
But I was watching Kenny, and he didn't do it. So
Well,
it
then
doesn't matter.
did you do it?
No.
Did a ghost do it?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Jingle,
Dude, I don't
jingle,
know.
jingle.
I can't see ghosts.
Only kids can.
I'm 20. I ain't no fucking kid.
So we watched a short film. We don't have a poorly explained.
I think we
not.
covered that already.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So, the anti-dogfight propaganda that is Kitbull.
It
we
was-
watched Kitbull.
Yeah.
I wish they would have chosen a better name, to be perfectly honest.
I do not.
I like it.
It's great.
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
It kind of sounds like they like mashed them together. Like what happens if you breed a
It's a
kitten and
portmanteau.
kitten and a pit bull? That's what I thought about.
Oh, no. It's a portmanteau.
The cat in this film, I think is like inspired. The design is inspired by the cat from Kiki's Delivery Service, which is a Studio Ghibli movie.
I really didn't like the illustration in this movie.
Really?
The size of the cat, its jowls scared me. Why was it so small?
He's
Because
baby.
it's cute.
He was
baby.
cute. No, I loved the film. I thought it was adorable. I just didn't. It wasn't my favorite animation.
Yeah, I loved the cat. Everything else I didn't quite
Yeah.
love.
Yeah, they put a lot of effort in the cat.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
like the cutest thing on the planet.
The rest of it
And
was like,
then- Yeah, but they did
The
put
dog's
in
eyes were
the
just
owner's
dots.
butt crack.
yeah.
That made me
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah, they made sure they gave the owner a butt crack, so we knew that he was a bad character.
Yeah, I really...
I have one of those in my bag. I think the point of the dot eyes is so that it looks less human than the cat does, because the cat has like more humanoid eyes, so you like relate to it more emotionally, and then the dot eyes are supposed to make you be like, oh, is it bad? He's a bad dog.
But you know he's not bad because he's a dog.
Well, he is a fighting dog,
No,
so
they're
you
not.
didn't really know. I mean, he was literally a fighting dog.
He was just a bait dog, wasn't he?
He was a dog. They just abused him.
This was a dog fight thing, right? Like he was
Yeah.
a dog. He was a
Yeah.
fighting
They
dog.
like threw him
Yeah.
out of the barn with like
Yeah.
scratches and stuff
Yeah.
on him.
Okay, so he was a fighting dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he's just
but
really
he wasn't
clumsy.
bred that way. They made him.
Okay. I'm not making like a broad stance against pit bulls or
I'm
anything.
just saying.
This short film is touching though. I was this close to like crying in Shively while I ate French fries today.
The part where the cat was like jumping around, like trying to decide how to like be afraid of the cat or push it back, I felt that as my mood every day on a day-to-day basis. It was like jumping, it was like, it was afraid, but it was like hopping and then it jumped back, and I was like, that's what it feels to be in my body.
Cat.
You know what part I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's playing with the little bottle cap.
Yeah. My knee cracked.
Mm.
If the mic picked that up.
My ears picked it up and I was confused.
Your ears picked it up.
Yeah.
Kenny, what'd you think?
It was really good. I agree with Mackenzie, but minus the Shively French fry part. I just watched it before I came in here, and yeah.
You
It was-
were emotionally
Insightful.
touched.
I was emotionally touched. Yeah, and that cat is so cute, and it's good. It's really good.
I don't think it was my favorite short I've ever seen, but it was cute.
That's because you've seen Ari Aster's bunch of it.
I was actually going to say that Pixar short from like 30 years ago with the guys arguing over the accordion with the little girl with the coin was my favorite short, but... You know what I'm talking
I
about?
wasn't
I
alive
know what you're
30
talking
years
about.
ago.
I
Yeah.
like that one.
The little girl has a coin.
And
Oh,
the two men
that's
have an
from, like,
accordion.
It's from like the Incredibles or Ratatouille or some
One
shit.
of those. It's really old. It's like 2006 maybe.
30 years ago. 2000.
That was an exaggeration. God. Can a lady make a joke around here? Jeez.
I'm pretty sure that's not allowed.
Yeah.
I think
it's
I
on
made
the
it.
outside of
Yeah.
Schoonover.
Yeah. This is a serious time where we are serious
Yeah.
and we discuss things
You're exhausting.
seriously. I thought you were just gonna look at me like right in the eyes and say you're exhausted, and I was like,
How would I know that?
I don't know. That's why I was confused.
No, I'm exhausted. Okay. What's up, my chillins?
So
you're not gonna do it.
What?
Never mind. What were you saying?
I was gonna say. So next week
Oh.
we're gonna listen to something.
Kids Bop.
It's Kids Bop number 23.
36.
Dobie.
Dobby,
Dobby.
the house
Adobe.
elf, his hit
Flash.
EP. Dobby made a SoundCloud rap EP, and we were listening to that shit.
Where's my sock?
It's called I Got the Sock, but it's like DA.
Yeah.
I got the sock. That was the one that did it.
Yeah. You should lose his sock privileges after he.
He has to return to servitude. Daniel Radcliffe is like,
beats-
give me that shit back.
His beats are all made out of like him banging his head out. He's in the studio like banging his head out.
Oh my god.
Don't you wish Dobby was alive though?
Dude, what the fuck?
What are we watching, Bo?
Godfather,
Oh.
allegedly.
That's weird. I already watched it.
You want to watch it again?
No.
Kenny, we have like 40 hours together in the car. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Where are you guys going?
Everywhere.
See, I asked this last time and I got the same answer. I was hoping to get a little bit of a more developed answer, but
Grand Canyon and around.
Oklahoma,
how
Amarillo,
many of you,
Texas,
how many
Albuquerque,
of you can drive? Albuquerque? Are you going
New
to see
Mexico.
the High School Musical?
Grand Canyon, Arizona, Petrified Forest,
It's a good one.
Black Canyon of the Gunnison
Forest.
Forest,
Gump.
Gateway Arch, Ohio.
Yeah.
That's the loop.
How many of you can
Man.
drive?
3 out of 4.
Yeah. There's one.
Who's the one that can't?
We
All
have,
right, so next week.
we're babysitting Bo's
What the
niece,
fuck? Dude, what the fuck?
and she can't drive.
Don't talk about my knees. I don't have one of those.
Your knees? You have 2. I'm looking right at.
Ma'am, my eyes are up here.
What is going on?
So we're gonna do that. I don't know. I'm sure we'll have some fun spring break stories to waste 40 minutes on again.
My armpits are standing. Sorry, do you guys see me do that?
I was trying to end the show. I don't know what you're talking about.
Kenny looked dead at me as I was doing
Cause
this.
I don't expect Boo to like make sure they have
Oh,
shirt.
Well, I'm wearing
balls, my
gray.
shirt's still on.
Sometimes I lose it.
All right, so I think we're done here.